Again, my name is Charles Hatcher. I'm the regulatory law judge presiding over this local public hearing. First, I would ask that everyone please mute themselves unless they are going to be speaking. That'll cut down on the noise level and prevent some audio feedback. For the record, today is February 20th, 2024. The Missouri Public Service Commission has set this time for a local public hearing via WebEx to give members of the public a chance to comment about United Services, Inc.'s general rate increase application, and that is file number SR-2024-0206. By way of explanation, the Commission regulates the rates charged by public utility companies in Missouri to ensure that those rates are just and reasonable. The Commission also regulates the quality of service and the safety of the operations of public utilities. There are 5 commissioners. They are appointed by the governor and confirmed by the Senate. The commissioners employ a staff of engineers, accountants, attorneys, financial analysts, and other specialists in the field of utility regulation. With me today are Commissioners Maida Coleman and Jason Holzman. And as I said, we're also expecting, and I see we do have Chair Kayla Hahn. Welcome, Chair Hahn.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sorry. The commissioners have not made any decisions in this case, and therefore they can't answer any questions today because they have to remain impartial until after all of the evidence is presented. Let's go ahead and we'll get started with entries of appearance. For United Services, is there counsel here?
No, Mr. Hatcher, there's not.
All right, thank you. Let's go ahead with staff then.
I'm Darren Farnan. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Casey Aslin for commission staff. My address is 200 Madison Street, Jefferson City, Missouri, 65102.
Thank you. And counsel for the Office of the Public Counsel.
Thank you. Good evening, Mark Poston and Anna Martin for the OPC.
Thank you. Now, the process is usually to call the names that I have on a sign-up list for witnesses. I don't have a sign-up list this evening, but we're going to go ahead and give everyone an opportunity to speak if they would like. What the process is, I'll place you under oath, ask you to state and spell your name, and then ask what your comments are for the commissioners. Also, a quick reminder, if you are on the phone, it is *6 to unmute yourself. *6. So if there is anybody on the WebEx who would like to testify, if you could go ahead and start speaking, that'll bring you to the front of the WebEx screen. Is there anyone here who would like to offer their testimony to the commissioners? And that's *6 to unmute, just in case we have any call-in customers. Well, sometimes that happens. People get the information that they were looking for at the beginning presentation, and we don't have any testimony. That happens sometimes. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today to the WebEx to present the information, for the council to be here to answer any questions, and for all of the staff experts to also be here and participate. I'll ask one more time before I go ahead and close out the hearing, if there's anyone who would like to offer any public testimony. And if not, I understand public speaking isn't my favorite thing either. You can still comment on the case, though. There's several ways to do that, and I'm going to describe that now. You can go right to the Public Commission's website, and that's psc.mo.gov. And in the upper right-hand corner, there is a link for submitting comments. Just make sure and use the case file name for this, and that is SR 2024-0206. You can also call in to the PSC Consumer Services number. That's 800-392-4211. And let me give you the Office of the Public Counsel. They represent the public, and their email address is mopco@opc.mo.gov. I'll read that one more time. mopco@opc.mo.gov. Anyone wanting to testify? *6 to unmute. Okay, are there any commissioners who would like to offer any comments before I close the hearing? Okay, hearing none. Thank you all again. I really appreciate it. Again, sometimes this does happen. People get their answers, and that's all they were looking for. Thank you all. This hearing is adjourned, and we're off the record.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, commissioners.